That's the way to go, Franco! Every Tony Hawk game should let you drive lawnmowers. Hey, by the way, Russia is fucking irritating. It's way too cold, and if you don't execute stuff just right, you get executed in front of a large audience. Wait, what the fuck? On the surface, Y2K, a postmodern RPG, seems like a huge pile of bullshit, but it's actually more like normal shit. Now, this YouTube poop is made by an actual fish, so it's possible Miyamoto might actually come across this shit. It's not like he's ever making video games or anything. Fucking cunt. When starting the game proper, we get introduced to the first real problem of the game, Alex.
My motherfucking sister was an ironically led to college. It's hard like my business. 9 years was shorter than a decade.
It's nice to see a mentally challenged protagonist in an RPG, but I'd rather not with this guy. He speaks in these stupid internet jokes.
I come.
Fuck you. But it's not just him, it's everybody. I get it. I'm playing a video game. Isn't video game logic just so fucking goofy? How does Link carry all that stuff? Because he's fucking jacked. I'd fuck the shit out of him. That's gay. The inside of the Deku Tree is Ocarina of Time's first dungeon. It feels built from the ground up, but it's a tree, so it wasn't built. It grew there, and it doesn't fuck around. This room where you get shot stumped me for a whole day. It was Christmas, and I was all excited, and this shit ruined it. I was 6 years old, so it didn't feel natural for me to fucking die. Even though the game teaches you a lot visually, our fairy Navi will stop us every once in a while. Remind us to like, comment, and subscribe, which can be alright if you're watching for the first time. Well, you know, if you're a bitch. Ooh, God. Zelda's gonna have insomnia. Anyways, let's just skip to the Master Sword. It does double the damage, but it doesn't hurt anyone friendly. In fact, it makes him suck on Link's cock for 7 years. Link is this green guy we're playing as. Now you may be playing this and being like, but that's just the way the story is told in this game. Ganon is just a vocal percussion on a whole nother level, and it shows that the unfortunate but only hopeful way to deal with this guy is to have sex and touch grass. I think that's how the whole prophecy works. I'm not gonna look that shit up. The world has really gotten fucked up in the past 7 years. Hyrule Castle killed all the townspeople to avoid paying for their social security. Long Lawn Ranch foreclosed. And on top of all that, Saria's been kidnapped by crying yellow men. All this happened because Ganondorf is a minority, and Link is too young to understand race realism. Dude! Oh, hi, Michael. Oh, you finally want to contribute now. Dude! Imagine the level of bitch you have to be to not be able to. Imagine dragons. I got a bomb. I don't want this. On our way to the plot, we get introduced to our first taste of pussy. I mean combat. Aw, motherfucker. People always praise some Paper Mario games for only using Toad characters, but a lot is happening to pull the whole thing together. Paper Mario's battle system isn't good just because you can time a button press. It's good because you can eat ass. The perspective of the battle also really makes me think. Imagine if you press the A button in Mario and he was just like, ugh.
Drink Mountain, do Dovahkiin.
By the way, you ever wonder what Mario's whole deal is? Imagine wanting to fuck this. Super Mario Bros. 2 was actually the first game Nintendo ever made right after Excitebike. The Master System, on the other hand, came with a stroke. However, this is the problem. Sega should have used some demonic incantations to place a curse on Nintendo, but they didn't. Fucking cowards. While the console didn't do as well as the NES financially, the results were still respectable, allowing them to make another attempt.
I gotta do better next time.
Shut the fuck up. Hey, asshole, what's your favorite shape?
Hexagon.
It's a circle, stupid. Sonic's design is genius because his whole body is almost entirely circles. And that's why Sonic is better than Mario. See? I was right. Hey, by the way, on a completely 100% unrelated note, Sonic Adventure 1 has dysentery. One thing that's nice is that even if you hate the prospect of having dysentery, it never really becomes a problem in-game at all. When I was a kid, my instinct was always to press left to keep Sonic on the wall, and I'd be bummed out because not enough children died in Yemen.
Now I have fully
After Sonic finds Sonic and Tails, they have to get the Chaos Emeralds before Robotnik does, so he doesn't feed them to the Chaos Monster, which he'll use to make his amusement park the best level in the game. Compare this to Sonic Adventure 2's story. Sonic gets dysentery again and dies. The moon dies. A little girl gets murdered and dies. Sonic comes back to life 3 days later. Black Sonic dies. Man gets shot by a firing squad, and a lizard gets fired from his job and dies. It's a bit sus. Also, I can't find anywhere to talk about Chaos real quick, so I won't. Knuckles is my fucking guy. He has 5 stages to explore in the game, and I do mean 5 stages. Now, some people might think Knuckles is a bit retarded, But think about it for a second. Hey, by the way, what is Knuckles supposed to be? And I don't mean animal-wise. I'm asking if he's a racist.
I gotta protect this place. I do a couple racist.
Whoa.
I've been living here on this dark island, always guarding the Master Emerald from those dirty Mexicans.
Whoa.
Fuck niggers and the Chinese.
Whoa. Jesus. I didn't know Knuckles was so xenophobic. Based on what? Based on my cock, retard? Oh god, I forgot we're supposed to be talking about YIIK.
My 12-year-old sister killed herself. She died right here.
Did you just laugh?
Unlike Sonic, I don't.
Chapter 3 starts in a very exciting way with Alex's mom making pornography. Must be the blacks. After such a hard day's work, Alex decides to go downstairs and find some cereal box.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you even speak English?
I'm so tired of this world. Oh, you killed JFK. Why would you go do that? Because the CIA told me to. It's not like I could just choose to go home and jerk off instead. And speaking of that, I was fucking around yesterday with lava. Whee! I always like playing with my balls.
Shake, 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 shake.
You know what's interesting about them? Nothing. I don't give a shit. Instead, I want to talk more about Marie. I like her big ass. Funnier things. The only time she doesn't look great is when she's fucking my mom. Mischief Maker starts off wanting my name and sex in the US. Nuclear code sounds good to me as long as I get to keep having fun. In general, the game really encourages you to be an ugly piece of shit and to play Sonic 2, which is great. What I don't like though is coochie. I'd rather just dump loads into my socket. Or maybe this hint orb. Woo! Yeah, this is nice. Isn't it kind of weird that Rory's sister died?
You don't have your sister anymore, but you have dysentery.
The link between our bodies and physical space is strong, but it is nothing compared.
You know what? I don't give a shit. I've had enough.
I'm yakking out.